just thought I'd show y'all the inside of the little car.
Okay.
Pretty much stripped out when I got it. Ain't got no radio in here. None of this, none of that, no heater, no wipers, no light switches. Got brakes, sorta. I didn't bleed them, and
I know.
I didn't bleed them. I got one front wheel grabbing a little.
Yep.
Old 3-speed stock. Got my little Indy shifter there.
Uh-huh.
I ain't got no nut on the steering wheel, but it's hammered on there pretty tight.
Okay.
But I did get a glass in this window.
I know. I saw that.
My handle fell off. For some reason, the handle fell off. See? Now I gotta cut me some vent windows. And if you can look inside there, see what she is.
Okay.
Look back there. It's got some rusty holes and this and that. And somebody years ago patched the floorboards with sheet metal, which I'm satisfied with that. They did a good job.
Who was that? You?
No, that's before I ever got it. I put this on there, this piece of aluminum.
Oh, boy.
It had shifter holes up here from where it had 4-speed in it.
The shiniest thing in here. Woohoo!
Anyway, that 3-speed's way, the shifter's way back here. That's where I like it.
Uh-huh.
But anyway.
So you were warming up the water before you drained the water out, right?
Well, no, I was just playing. I'd been a little kid for a little while.
Oh.
I was taking my best girl on a ride, you know.
Oh, well, thank you. Now, who's your best girl?
You.
Oh, cool.
Well, Star Child, what do you think of it?
I think it's loud. My ears are bleeding.
She had these on.
I know, but still.
My ears ain't bleeding.
You ain't got no hearing.
Well, that's one good thing about being deaf. Open headers don't bother you, know.
Shoot the dog.
You reckon it'll start again?
Oh, yeah, I bet you. $5. Oh, yo. Hey, I don't have the ear protection on, Niall.
I've got just enough wire on here to make it start and charge the battery. That's all the wire this car's got in it. This is my cable that goes to my battery. I'm going to relocate it from the back. It's in the back seat right now.
Yep, I see it.
But I got some more cable I'm going to put back there in the back.
Were you going to put it in the back?
Yeah.
Well, I thought the further the battery was away from the engine, the longer it took to start.
No, if you got big, heavy cables, it don't care how far away the battery is.
Really?
It don't care.
So you want
that back there for the weight. You want to take all the weight off the front you can, go in the back. And basically, I can get this lightened up in front and up in back where it'll pull the wheels when I.
Well, why don't you put the motor in the back?
Well, you could.
Then that way it'd be totally light on the front.
They do that with some of them rail dragsters and stuff.
Why don't you drive it from the back?
A Corvair and a Volkswagen's got the motor in the back. But this ain't Corvair and Volkswagen. 55 Chevy's supposed to have the motor under the hood.
No, shoot.
But anyway, we went for a ride down there. There's about a quarter mile down there to where we went down there and turned around down there to neighbors. Just a little over a quarter mile.
Do you think maybe you vibrated their windows loose at their house when you turned around?
I don't know. We'll wait and see if they got mad or not. It's hard to say. But anyway, that's the deal. I was just waiting for my little girl. She was up there doing something today, and I waited for her to come home so I could do the video for her. I'm going to put it up for the winter. I'm going to drain the water out of it. I don't have any antifreeze in it. And I might put antifreeze in a whole bunch of stuff, and antifreeze pretty high, so I just drain the water out of this and not have to worry about it. I got a bunch more on tractors and other vehicles I got to put antifreeze in.
I know.
Money's tight, and I bought a bunch more chainsaws today. So
I know. You and your chainsaws.
But it's firewood season.
Dadgum, you don't need that many chainsaws to cut one stick of firewood.
I know.
Because that's all you usually cut for the winter.
But I think this color right here is on this dash. They call that coral. It's some kind of old pink. I think that's the horriblest color.
It looks like rust.
I never did like that color on them. I don't like it at all.
Well, I'm
going to paint it some other different color. I'd rather have surface rust just have that coral.
You got surface rust.
And see my good temperature gauge? That's an International Harvester temperature gauge.
Boy, that's shiny.
For a farm all tractor.
Wow.
I bought 3 of them and put them up on the shelf, and Debbie said they'll be there when they have your estate auction.
Uh-huh.
So I got one of them down, put in the car just short.
Well,
that I
there's
would
another
use.
hole. You can at least put both of them up.
Yeah, I could have put the oil pressure gauge up.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an amp meter too, but I don't need it. See, when you turn the key on,
Uh-huh.
that little light comes on, says
Whoa.
generator. I got that wired up.
Whoa.
And when you start it up, that'll still be on. And as soon as you rev it up, that light goes off and it goes charging the battery.
Whoa.
But the speedometer don't work, the gas gauge don't work,
beans.
this gauge don't work, none of that works. None of that was in there when I bought it.
I know.
That was all gone. There wasn't no
I
steering pedals. There wasn't no pedals or steering wheel or none of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked on this door yesterday.
I know.
I cut a piece of plexiglass for a window, and then I got in there and I didn't have no window regulator. So I had to go up another old junk door off of 56 up there and get me a window regulator and stuff. But I got it. It goes up and down pretty good.
Yay.
I can cut me a piece to go in here. So I got all that back together. And I got a window on Debbie's side. She's got a bent window that's kind of fogged up like the windshield is. Anyway, I guess that'll be it. We ain't got a real good story to tell today, you know.
No,
nothing that I can tell on the internet anymore.
I'm trying to think, but I can't think.
We'll say goodbye and good luck to you. And I just taken my little girl for a ride. She hadn't rode in my old car in quite a few years.
Yeah, been a spell.
Been
a spell.
5-6 years since you rode in here.
I know, it's been
You
a
probably
while.
had enough for another 5 or 6 years.
No.
Goodbye and good luck, y'all.
Thank y'all, and please like and subscribe. Bye.